Hey, Starband, you're first. Maddie's going to be so mad. All right, so we're going to continue with the Invincible. Now, it is a short game. I doubt we're going to finish it tonight. I'm probably only going to stream 2 to maybe 3 hours tonight. Not a full night stream. It'll be a little bit shorter. But then we'll continue with this on Sunday. If we get it done early enough on Sunday, we might do a demo. Depends on how early we finish it. We might do a demo or 2. And then on the 6th will be a demo day. Now, I have a bunch of demos downloaded, but Steam Next Fest is coming out, I think it starts the 5th. So I'll have to look. There's a few games that kind of interest me that we might push those into what I might play. So we will see. And then Thursday, we'll go back to World of Warcraft Season of Discovery because the next phase is coming out. So we can get to level 40. And I'm not 100% sure what I want to play tonight. I might be playing with my kids too. We might do dungeon leveling. Just do massive amount of dungeons. 3 characters I'm interested in playing there would be my Holy Pally, my Hunter, or my Shadow Priest. But I'm iffy on the Shadow Priest because he kind of sucks. Runs out of mana way too quick. Let's hop into the Invincible. Now we're looking for Gorski. That's who we're looking for. I do work tomorrow, yeah. Every other Saturday. And that's so loud. But I work a little later. Like a hour and a half later than when I do rest of the week. So, yeah, I basically work 9-hour shifts. I can take an hour lunch, no matter what. I work from 8 to 5, and then every other Saturday. So I get a little bit of overtime, which is okay. But it cuts into me making videos. Like, I got 5 videos I want to make this weekend. So, we'll see. I may have to add. For my videos, I'm having it so the subsistence might fall on it because I have subsistence every 3 days now. But I'm not gonna. Wednesdays there's not going to be any other stream but any other videos. Subsistence may fall on it, but other than that, Wednesdays might not have any videos. With my new schedule, it's kind of hard to keep it up, and I may have to add a second day. Maybe a Sunday or a Saturday where I might not have videos too. But yeah, it's kind of cutting it in. And with Enshrouded coming, starting, I love that game. This month, I should say. Nightingale starts, so there's some great games coming out too. Among all the other non-survival games.
You can't perfect a person like that.
That's right, you can't. We wait thousands of years for visible changes.
Oh, have you started to fear for your position?
I confirm. It's the 4th one. I see our flag.
You do? Perhaps one day.
Well, everything indicates that the clear distinction between humans and robots will soon disappear.
And then what?
I'll probably catch up with Gorski soon.
I think I'll catch up with Dr. Gorski on the other side.
Wouldn't mind doing live
That wouldn't be such a bad
substance
scenario,
one
right?
night.
Of course not.
I enjoyed.
Oh, I wouldn't mind if we bumped
A
into
lot of
each
times I
other
do that
before
when they have the
time.
new update. Robots will start creating robots. Yeah,
Well,
unfortunately.
If we assume that they'll surpass us, things will get complicated. Because in order to program a brain with computing power equal to that of a human, you need a brain with computing power higher than that of a human. Ergo, a man cannot make a machine.
Oh, it does
smarter
keep
than
crashing?
man.
Then who else would design it?
Self-learning algorithms, some spontaneous process, or pure chaos. Something inhuman, that's for sure. Shh, Astrogator, can you hear that?
What am I supposed to be hearing?
That's the point. Nothing. Silence.
Was it good besides
We're
the
talking
crashing?
about robots, and Dr. Gorski still hasn't spoken on the channel.
Well, I don't know. He must be a long way from here.
Yeah, I was hoping, well, I had to work today, so I couldn't get into the stress test, but I was really hoping. Then they extended it, but by the time I got done eating and taking a shower after work, I didn't have time to do much. Yeah, I do hope they fix the crashing then.
Dr.
I'm
Gorski,
assuming they will.
are you here somewhere?
What is coming off of those plants? It looks like heat or something.
These bushes are kind of weird.
You better stay away, Doctor. I'd like a brief description. Just
Look
keep
up
the
Horizon.
distance.
Yeah, I'm looking
Allow
forward
me to
to it.
use the language I would use to describe living forms, sir.
Of course.
So they look like pituitary, brush-like formations. They can be singular, though in some locations they create a uniform thicket that covers the walls of the ravine in a rusty brush-like layer. They're high, more or less, from 1 to several meters. They grow out of cracks in the bare rock. That's how it looks, to put it briefly.
Would you also venture to guess their significance? Some function, purpose?
Energy harvesting?
Staying on the topic of biological analogies, which in itself is already a major scientific distortion.
Yes, I understand. These are not real plants.
But if they were plants, those protruding parts climbing up, they would serve to obtain energy, mainly solar.
Maybe. Yeah, we got what? 3 weeks before Nightingale comes out. Let's hope they fix it. Let's hope they fix it.
Astrogator, Gorski's not here. I'm afraid he continued to explore. And if he went where I think he did, he might have lost contact with the camp as well as Dragonfly.
So we will most likely lose contact too.
Possibly. Well, there's only one way to be certain.
We are going to die.
It's your decision, sir.
Oh, it's my decision.
We have to find him.
Yes.
That's the unwritten rule.
I'm going to the doctor.
The line's breaking up, but I understood. I'll let you know, sir, when I come out of the tunnel.
I've noticed that if I keep walking, sometimes it interrupts. Oh, shh. It's okay. Grabs me.
Altitude 24,000. Speed 250. Very smoothly, Hopper. Already at 12,000.
I'd like to see more out of my windows.
Touchdown. Everything's looking good. Over.
Roger that.
Altitude 5,000. Ignition 10%. A record data dropout, but otherwise still looking good. Entering 5%.
Copy.
Smooth when it runs. Okay, good. Now, the game, you don't have to play
Hopper has landed.
on
I
a
repeat,
server, do you?
Hopper
You
has
can just
landed.
play.
Astrogator, can you hear me?
You can just play single player, right?
Any side effects? Landing wasn't too hard on you?
All good? Spine still in one piece. No signs of overstrain. Not even shortness of breath.
Perfect. Hopefully the hike to camp goes just as smoothly.
This is another game that's coming out. What is that? I wrote it down. Lightyear Frontier, which seems more of a maybe a relaxing game, but I could be wrong.
I'm going outside.
Visibility?
100%. The dust has already settled.
Heat's coming off of this. That's a nice touch. They did not have to do that. I would have never have noticed it. That's
I've
fine.
located the second lander. Our people are still on this planet.
Ah, very good. I was afraid they might try to fly off, which wouldn't be the best idea given the loss of communication with Dragonfly.
Sir, something's wrong.
What is it?
The hatch is half open. Did they report hydraulics failure?
How should I know? You were the last person in contact with the crew doctor.
Right. I'm inside.
City.
And how is it?
They couldn't get back even if they wanted to.
Even if they wanted to, they couldn't go back to Dragonfly. Their lander looks damaged, to put it mildly. Or more accurately, it seems like a storm has passed through it.
Understood. I mean, I don't understand how it happened. But that means...
Hopper is the only vehicle that can take us home. Affirmative.
Right. Well, then we can't afford another mistake. I'm taking the lander into orbit. I'll send it directly to the camp as soon as we find a suitable landing zone.
Continue marching towards camp. We'll manage.
We've gotten out of worse than this. Equipment breaks from time to time, that's normal.
Looks so good right here.
Now,
Go ahead. What's bothering you?
this lack of communication. It takes too long. Especially considering there's a cyberneticist amongst them.
Yes. It worries me too.
I wonder how good this book is. Well, I don't even know if it's they have it published in English, but I wonder how good it is. Or maybe this game is a lot like the Is that the ocean? What is that? What am I looking at? Or is this game going to be a lot like the book? I'm not sure how accurate it would be. Yes. What is all of that? That is funky.
Whoa. Damn. You were right, Cobble. It's beautiful here.
That is. Right now, I'll put you on a server, but not sure. All right. I mean, it is a stress test, so maybe they have their own public servers. But it would be nice to have the ability to create your own servers or have one of those company. I can't think of the name of a company right now that does it. I used to have one for. Forgot I'm drawing a blank now. Kingdom of Atham.
I have an object in sight.
You do? I didn't see anything. Oh, wait, what is that? Flag? Oh, they rappelled down, maybe. Appears that way. Okay.
I'm still here, if you're wondering, sir. It all just takes longer than expected.
I know the situation. Are there any signs of the crew?
Yeah, they littered. Leave it to humans to litter on an alien world. Someone felt at home.
Some slob left litter here. Had no respect for an alien ecosystem at all.
What kind of litter?
Cigarette butt? A crumpled pack?
So, taking off the helmet for no good reason. Risk of igniting a dusty atmosphere. Irresponsible spreading of DNA. Compared to this, the damage of an already extinct ecosystem is basically a negligible issue.
That is so neat with those spires sticking out, too. I absolutely agree.
That's true. It's just, apart from keeping our crew safe, I also have academic concerns.
That's completely understandable, Doctor. However, we must focus on the mission. It has the highest priority, always.
Forgive me, but such thinking is an anti-example of the galactocentric code. We should explore other worlds, while keeping our own interference to a minimum, whether in the solar system, in the far reaches of the Milky Way, or in a completely different galaxy.
I've heard a thing or two about galactocentrism. Do not meddle in other non-human matters. Seize the void, but do not attack that which has developed its own equilibrium over millions.
Excuse my interruption, sir. Can you please confirm that I'm on the correct route?
Yes, I confirm. This rate will reach the camp within an hour. So, continuing, do not consider anything other than human as either better or worse. It all sounds beautiful, Doctor. But no one will be satisfied with a void, or someone else's well-being. In my opinion, this is an idealized doctrine of scientists who spend most of their lives idly gazing at the sky.
Like me?
Not at all. You are actively involved in space exploration, Doctor.
So this just makes me think of it as kind of like a early Star Trek, right? Because we don't have anything very great to travel too far away, but we are able to travel far enough to look at alien worlds and explore.
Found a convenient passage.
Excellent. Please speed ahead. You still have a long way to go.
Well then, you should save your breath, Astrogator.
Okay, this is for me landing, so normally our little flashbacks didn't take very long. This is a long flashback. Let's plant things.
What is this? Astrogator, I found a peculiar inorganic structure. It looks like some spiky metal growths.
Artificial plants? Is spontaneous growth possible with this type of structure?
I've never seen anything like this. I wish I had time to run some tests.
When the situation is stabilized...
Oh!
I feel nauseous. Suddenly.
Been on the surface just under half an hour.
That's not it. I feel darkness. Hang on.
Oh, is this where I initially blank out? Bet you it is. By alien and then left later finding no use for it. Need a robot. Come here, light it up for me. Yeah, I don't know. Well, a few of our people were already found dead. One person we found dead. 2 people, they were in a stupor. So, we're looking for Gorski, which I believe he's the final out of our group. So we don't know where he is at. I can run, but I don't like her heavy breathing. So,
Breathe!
What's going on, sir? Astrogator?
what?
Dr. Yasna. I tried to resuscitate him, but...
No, please. Koval?
Dr. Krauser.
How? There was nothing wrong with him.
Hypothalamic shock. He bled out during the flight.
What?
Still don't understand. He wasn't hurt.
His injuries must have occurred later. I found him like this when I entered Hopper.
I can't believe it. It was that damn robot. He must have dropped the doctor. Killed him.
No, Yasna, I, as commander, misjudged the situation. Everything indicates that the doctor had an accident after he left the camp on his own. I should have known he was endangering himself.
Oh.
Guess I know where Gorski was going. I confirm, Gorski was here. His rope is still hanging from the slope.
Do I climb
That's a
down?
good sign. Since he left it, he intends to come back this way.
But why hasn't he yet?
I go down? Where am I going? Oh, there we go. I need to get closer.
Going down after him. Tell me one thing, sir.
Wouldn't you
What did
double
you do with
check that would
Carter's body?
work?
I placed him in a cryo chamber.
Are you going to use a grave tapper?
Yes, I'm considering that as a possibility. What is your opinion? Should we look into their heads?
Use the tapper to extract memories.
The more we learn, the better chance we have to help Koval.
Oh, God.
Just that report.
One sec.
I just shit myself.
Oh, I'm at the end of the rope.
Isn't that good?
Not at all.
What do you mean?
I'm stuck.
Climb back up.
I'm hanging with all my weight on the rope, away from the wall. There's still a fair few meters left to the ground.
Can you go back?
Using just my hands, strapped with all this extra weight. No, not a chance.
What if you sway?
Use the robot. Push me.
I can just jump off.
Is that safe?
No. No, not really.
A substantial fall on unsteady ground. This is hardly a maneuver that I would describe as safe.
So let's take a moment to analyze the situation.
I'm thinking, if Gorski went down this way and didn't break anything,
Oh.
Yeah, we don't know that, Yasna. He could keep going even with injuries.
You have another idea?
all right, so do you have another idea?
Use the robot.
Oh, will I be hanging like this until the end of time itself?
There is a certain possibility, or rather uncertain, but maybe it's worth trying.
I'm listening.
Grab the robot.
Can you see the probe?
Yes. It's flying near me.
Good. If I instructed it to fly as close as possible to you, you could grab onto it.
You sure it will hold me?
That I cannot guarantee.
Yeah. Well, let's try it.
All right, let's give it a try.
I'm entering the instruction. You must guide me.
Meter forward.
1 meter forward. I can't reach it. A bit closer, please.
Yeah, I think 3 meters forward would just slammed into me.
Is the maneuver complete?
You could say so.
Dong.
I fell from a lower height. It was a soft landing, though.
Olga, sorry. I think that's what we named it. What is that? I know it's some like metal structures growing around here. From inside the planet.
We had our last contact with Regis a few minutes after noon. Even then, Dr. Gorski was walking alone. Communications blew up shortly before he got here. He didn't take a tent. Anyway,
Damn.
what's the idea of doing it alone?
What is this place? Makes my skin crawl. It's all made up of these structures. Except they don't look like creations of nature anymore.
Maybe that's why Dr. Gorski, not to mention the Alliance.
Well, if we're looking for something on this planet, this could be it. These structures form entire multi-story complexes. They look like a city.
Are you saying that...
No. There's no point in jumping to conclusions yet. The height of the entire complex is over 100 meters. Even 150.
And all made of this metal?
To a significant degree. Are you receiving a signal?
What signal?
From Dr. Gorski.
No, none. Why are you asking?
He tried to open up a connection. Set up a transmitter.
There's nothing on the comms. But I'll check the record history. Please give me a moment.
Left or right?
Get a gap.
All right. I'll squeeze through the passage.
I'm kind of liking the game so far. Kind of liking it.
2 more hours.
Huh?
That's all Gorski has left of oxygen, at best.
And at worst?
He's just finishing it up. Though it all depends on his activity.
Well, he can breathe the atmosphere.
If I remember correctly, the atmosphere here is breathable.
Basically, yes. Dr. Krauter, however, warned that the methane content...
I know. But the effects won't be immediate. That gives us a few extra hours.
Put much hope in this.
How's the terrain? Those structures, are they still everywhere?
Yep.
Yep. Wherever I look, there's metal. Ah, I see the probe.
This place is funky. Has it found anything interesting?
Has it found anything?
It's not making any measurements at the moment.
Oh, why?
The overload protection is activated. Until I do a reset, it's on manual control.
Is it because of my flight?
It's possible, but please don't worry about it. What matters is that you're fine.
This way, maybe?
It's a bit like Pando.
It was. What, Doctor?
A colony of populous tremoloids. American aspen. The new trees grow not from seeds, but from root suckers of old trees. As a result, it's one giant organism, thousands of years old.
Oh, okay.
So you're in a dead metal forest?
Huh, that does sound bizarre. Though maybe.
Doctor, something has been recorded after all. But there are plenty of errors in the transmission header. It's hard to say whether this is a message from Gorski.
Let's hear it.
All done, sir? Play it.
Okay, there's the flag.
Maybe we'll finally find out what's going on with the doctor.
Oh. Wow, there's so much more.
Gorski to base. I repeat, this is Gorski. Come in. No doubt, it's him. Now let's keep listening. But as soon as you report anything, Doctor, I'll stop the recording.
Bugger. No confirmation again. I report. I've made an amazing discovery. Geometric structures that a thicket of bushy, pointed rods and slats. Mostly iron, but not only. Molybdenum, carbon, tungsten. All together similar to a giant...
I just want to listen to him, not click on anything.
A million swarm of tangled cables. Not a trace of electric current, polarity, not even residual magnetism. Maybe once upon a time, centuries ago, petawatts or exawatts of power flowed this way. To compare with something, it's probably a machine. Some kind of information collective structure. Maybe it was some kind of electronic brain. It makes me think of the Lyrans, a race of extinct sentient beings. Supposedly, they knew about light astrogation before we invented the wheel. They had to save themselves from the explosion of Nova. They send ships. The remains of those ships have been found, ashed to a chip glued together. I've seen hypothetical schematics. The structures here remind me of those. Okay, moving on. Readings.
Well, that's it. What follows is just a humming noise. Any thoughts, Doctor?
So far, it all leads to one conclusion. This is not a place for a man. Nor for any humanoids.
Then who is it for?
Maybe it's really an alien technology. Those Lyrans.
As far as I know, all information about the Lyran civilization is just guesswork. Many consider Lyrans to be just a myth, so I wouldn't take it too seriously.
I don't think it's a myth.
Well, I think there might be something to it. I can see the relay up close. Looks broken.
Maybe a result of the storm?
Such damage could be caused by a local meteorological phenomenon. A severe thunderstorm with litho and electrometeors.
So, the weather is to blame for all of it.
Well, I can't think of a better explanation at the moment.
I'll look over here first. I don't know if I can go over here, but I want to look. This is insane. Oh, God. No, we're not going that way. Had a little anxiety moment there, too. So he dropped his binoculars. I believe that's what that is.
Status?
Nothing's changed, Astrogator.
Understood.
Now, where was that I can get down at? Saw it. No, it's not. Thought I could cross that. Alright. There's somewhere I gotta go. Hey, Maddie, how you doing? Never again. Oh, Oh, his detector too, he left.
Status? What's new?
There are more traces. This time handprints. And a drop detector.
What? Did I hear you right?
I guess he fell?
Yes, sir. You heard me right. As if he fell and
I did
then
beat it.
crawled on all fours.
Bloodstains?
No. Luckily, nothing like that.
That game was so good, but they there were some bugs in there though that made it. Weekend plans supposed to get up to 60 next week. Well, I work tomorrow morning. Other than that, my only plan is to... Yes, we're exploring... Well, okay, so I'll give you the story, what we know so far. We are explorers, and we look at alien worlds. And I think we were getting ready to go back home, and something happened, and our ship was in orbit of this planet, Regis III. We don't know why we're here. Well, they found some interesting things, so... group of 3 people came down to the planet, to the surface, while I myself and this astrogator, we both stayed up on the ship up in space.
Yasna? Everything's all right?
Yes. Yes. I just need a moment to think.
As soon as you find something.
I'll report it. No worries, sir.
Keep interrupting me. So they landed, and we lost contact with them. So we don't know what happened to them. So I came down the planet, and for some reason I passed out, and I don't remember some things. So there's little flashbacks. So we're starting to look for our crew. 3 people. No. 4 people are down here. 1 was dead on the planet. 2 of them had stupor. And we brought 2 people back up to the ship, but one of them ended up dying on the ship. So I'm looking for the final guy right now. Oh.
I found something. Again.
I'm listening.
There's more of the same stuff.
More of the same stuff. Gorski's things. More traces. Fine. Actions devoid of logic.
Back in the camp, you reported Merritt's abandoned things.
A backpack and a journal, yes. This scene looks disturbingly similar.
It's very, the place looks neat. And we're trying to figure out what this is. It's like some type of growing metal. Full game, but it's not a very long game. 6 hours maybe? Maybe a little longer? I don't think I'll finish it tonight, because tonight it's not going to be a very long stream since I work tomorrow morning. But we will finish it up Sunday. And if we get done early enough Sunday, we'll play a demo. Reminds you of Dune. The second half comes out next month. Is that what you're talking about?
This mission drags on so much.
Just count on it, Doctor. I'm not going anywhere.
Ouch!
Yasna, what is it?
I took a shortcut.
On purpose?
Not really.
At least there's this I landed on, not over there. I'll have to watch it. Here's the stuff that we saw earlier. Oh, he left that too. Something is up there. That's him.
My legs feel really heavy.
Give yourself a moment to rest, Doctor. You certainly deserve it.
Oh. Thought I'd go through here, but it didn't like give me anything to go through it.
One step at a time, Yasna. One step at a time.
Okay. Well, I don't think there's anywhere else I can go. I can't go through that crack. Can I go back up? Oh. What am I missing? What am I missing? I just came down here to die. I think that's what's gonna happen.
Time seems to be slipping through my fingers like sand. So much sand.
You're so tired, Yasna.
Because I am tired, Astrogator.
So I can't go back up though. So I'm not really certain what I'm supposed to do. That crack, it seems like the only way I can go. Apparently not.
Finally! I have his position.
A visual?
Not yet.
Oh. Okay, I already had that out. I'm not sure. I must have just not spun in the right spot. Gorski.
Gorski, are you here? It's me, Yasna.
Still nothing.
Yeah.
Backpack, backpack.
I found his backpack. You know what that means, sir?
Yes, he's without oxygen. We must hurry.
Oh, there he is. I see him. Got him. He's not moving.
Uh-oh. Am I gonna fall? He's dead. Oh no, he's alive.
Gorski! Gorski! Look at me! His eyes are closed.
Sleep breathing?
He's alive, but barely.
Did he
I
react
learned that
anyway?
from reading Hardy Boys as a kid. Risk of hypoxia.
Saturation is within the lower range. Risk of tissue hypoxia.
And the reactions?
Gorski! Come on!
Calm down, Doctor. Get him out of there. The probe's already looking for a landing site.
Okay. Let me just... I'm pulling him
Uh-oh, what's gonna happen?
out.
Okay.
Done. He's out.
You like reading? We're reading his vitals, stuff like that.
I activated his SOS. You should pick up a transmission with his parameters, sir. Well?
No, nothing. The transmitter in the suit must be too weak.
Should I retrieve his booster from the backpack?
No point. Better to set up a relay. We have to do it anyway so that Hopper can land in this maze. Have a preliminary scan of your surroundings. There's an open area nearby. You have to move Gorski there. The probe will guide you.
I'll have to give him oxygen.
But he's not stable. I must share my oxygen with him, Astrogator.
You'd need a spare for that. The protocol doesn't provide for connecting two suits at the same time.
I admit, I'd rather not give him mine.
Nobody expects that. On the contrary, I'd not allow it.
All right.
The membrane looks intact.
What did you say? I didn't hear.
We'll give it to him.
Hold on, Gorski.
I still can't hear you, Doctor. Please repeat.
I didn't say anything important.
It's nothing, Astrogator. Some static on the line.
I like how she can't climb up the rope by herself with her weight, but she can carry you guy.
Are you out in the open already?
Sort of. Yes.
Once you've set up the transmitter, I should start receiving...
I've already fallen through stuff like this. You'd think I'd be leery of walking at the edge.
Pulse, heart rate, saturation, almost within... What was that?
I don't know. Everything is shaking.
Get away from the edge!
Yasna,
No! No!
please hold on.
I caught the probe. I'm... Fuck! Flying.
Smack right into a wall.
What was that? Astrogator, I'm underground. It's hard to determine my exact location. Novik.
What about
do you
Gorski?
copy?
Is he gone?
Base, come in. I'm sending an SOS. Anyone, please. Okay,
And you just gave your oxygen.
stay calm. Just keep it together. Heartbeat's racing, but saturation hasn't dropped below the tissue norm. Not yet, at least.
Okay, so something angered something where we had that earthquake type of thing, I'm assuming.
Deposit of water. Probably unsafe for consumption. I'd rather not risk it. Oh, shit!
Okay, don't go in the water.
Meteoric waters. Too deep.
Man, I need a light.
Slippery terrain. Poor visibility.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Considering all factors. Situation. Hopeless. At least I got flares.
Oh, well.
Oh, come on. Gotta be kidding me.
I don't see a way out of here either. Oh. Never mind. I could have gone this way. I lied. I see a way. Hey, Fleur, how you doing? This is pretty good. Pretty good. It's the Invincible. It's kind of a walking sim story game. But it looks good. Running fairly good. I'm enjoying it. And it's voice acted. I don't have to spend hours among hours a night reading. Oh boy, this don't look good.
Okay. Careful. No!
Oh, my tailbone. No chance. Deep abyss. Narrow passage.
Fucking great.
Nope. Hope.
I can't. I just. Can't. Pretty much fucked. That's my considered opinion. Fucked.
Yeah. Gotta take a nap. Gotta give up. Just take a nap.
Yasna? Here.
I'm doing good. Doing good. Wait, what?
Who's that? I can't see.
Rauda? You're dead though.
Is that you? But how? You were supposed to... Doctor? Why won't you answer me?
Bummed about sunken land? What's wrong with sunken land? Took a break from it.
It's good to see you again, Yasna. Unfortunately, there is no time for pleasantries. We need to get out of here now.
How do I get to you?
How are we supposed to do that?
That's what I'd like to do. Just give up,
Way
take a nap.
Look to your left. Should be easier from there. I'll keep an eye on you from above. You won't lose me if we stay in contact.
I'm confused by
And
this.
hopefully, both of us will make it to the surface.
You must be kidding.
You are joking, right? I can barely stand on my feet.
Nah, as long as you have the strength to talk, you have the strength to walk. Come on, get up.
Oh my god. No!
Asshole.
Don't lean over like that. This looks safe. God. Don't look down. That's the #1 rule. A new update put it back to the beginning? Like it, all your saves are gone? Is that what it did? Or did it like just a wipe and you had to restart? Is that what it is? Like a big update? Didn't they have that before? A big update that kind of reset stuff?
Crowther, say something. I can't stand this dreadful silence.
Silence is harmless. You shouldn't be afraid of it. Unlike other things.
Like what?
And what should I be afraid of?
Dehydration, hypoxia, methane poisoning. The list is quite long.
So I'm exaggerating, I bet.
Oh, what were you thinking, really? I warned you against opening your helmets, let alone giving all your oxygen to a dead man. A complete failure of reason in the act of futile heroism.
Gorski's not dead.
Gorski isn't dead. That's why I left him my damn tank.
It might as well be. Do you really think giving him oxygen was enough? Something attacked you up there. Odds are, it got Gorski as well.
Yeah.
We'll check and come back for him. Novik should be monitoring his parameters after all.
Yeah, about that. You shouldn't trust everything the old man says. He only tells us what he sees fit.
Huh? What do you mean?
Doesn't matter now. Let's focus on getting out of this maze. Is your equipment operational? Nothing damaged?
I think so. Flares are wet though.
What equipment do you have on you? Procedural minimum or more?
The telemeter, tracer, a metal detector. Other than the latter, I'd say the bare minimum.
Give me a rest.
Slow down. I need to rest.
Rest is for the dead.
Just went back at the point.
I've had enough. Just
Take your nap.
enough. Forward, Yasna. Faster, Yasna. We're racing against time, Yasna. We're constantly fighting for life, Yasna. Enough of this nonsense. I don't want to fight anymore. I don't want to fight.
All right, Yasna. Have it your way.
How's that all right?
What? A moment ago you were forcing me to struggle on. But now you'll let me die. Just like that.
Not just like that. You did everything you could. But even that wasn't enough. You have the right to finally give up.
I haven't given up yet.
No, not over. I haven't given up yet.
Can you walk?
Yeah, probably.
If I could talk, I could walk, right?
I just need to catch my breath.
On second thought, I imagine there are worse places to die. It's rather peaceful, actually. Just close your eyes and let yourself go. Fall asleep. Endlessly.
Okay. I'm getting up. Turns out I prefer to live than let you talk me to death.
I have to. I can handle
it. I won't give up.
You can do it.
That's the right attitude.
Thank goodness.
There you are. All my talking turned out to be quite helpful, huh?
Don't push it, Crowther.
Yeah, hi. Or get to you.
Do you see this?
Well, If you're talking about the coal deposits and the bones of prehistoric reptiles, then yes. They're
kinda cool.
further up as well.
There was life after all.
Finally, we have proof. There was life on the land. After all, millions of years ago.
Is it really such good news? Because now, not even bacteria or viruses.
Something prevented from life moving to shore.
I'm starting to suspect that someone or something prevents organisms from moving ashore.
Is that?
Perhaps
I can't see.
stop them from leaving the water.
If so, I think it stops them to this day.
Maybe I can't do anything to
In other
prevent
words,
the conversation.
it's still here. And it nips all manifestations of life in the bud.
Why then have I not met it yet?
Oh, but I think you have.
Seem to know a lot, Crowder.
You know a lot, Krauter. About what happened to me and about these fossils.
The old man told me.
About life on Regis.
About you. He's clueless regarding Regis. Only cares about how he can gain an advantage in this sector of the galaxy.
Even more skeletons.
These things had to have been huge.
Annoyingly now, there are no comms. Nobody will know of this discovery if we get stuck here.
Relax. The old man will send another expedition. And they will find those bones, along with ours.
Thanks. For a moment there, I forgot how screwed I was. Good that you reminded me.
Maybe your situation would be better if you didn't stop to admire the fossils.
Now you sound like Novik.
Touche.
What initial thoughts of the game? I like it, but I like space stuff. Not as much, like, for playing games, I like medieval better, but I do like space stuff. And you're, like, exploring an alien world. Trying to find your people. The story's decent. Now, the game is based off a book. The Invincible. And, so I don't know if the book is even translated, because I think it's a Polish author. So I don't know if it's translated to English or not. But I wonder how accurate it is. How'd you end up on the other side?
How is it you're always a few steps ahead of me?
Because you're imagining him.
Simple. I outpace you because I'm moving my legs, not my mouth. Come. It's time to be among other people again. They are there, somewhere.
What?
I promise.
Yeah, but I don't know if the book is in English.
I'm starting to have second thoughts. What if something's waiting for me? Something that caused my fall.
And if it's in Polish, there's no way I can read it. Where are you?
Hey, where did you go?
I can't go with you anymore.
Krauter?
Forgive me for my rudeness. I had to be a prick. To pull you out of there. Unfortunately, now my body is mere coal, water, and nitrogen, an empty heart. I'd like to pronounce this is not our farewell, but so I should tell you,
Oh.
it was an honor.
Gotta learn Polish just to read the book. That's by Stanisław Lem.
Oh, Yasna. I'm getting your SOS. Receiving your vitals. Do you hear me?
Astrogator, I'm here. Over.
Finally! Yasna! You can't even imagine. It's really good to hear your voice again, Doctor.
Sir, I saw Krauter.
Yasna, are you saying...
He gave up and took a nap.
I don't quite understand myself.
Why? leave that for now. Are you injured in any way?
No.
Oh God!
Are you there? Do you copy?
What the hell is that? What the hell is this?
What kind of deadly shit is this?
Doctor, what are you talking about?
There's something here. It looks like a machine. It burned a hole in the wall. And now it's marching on these kind of crab legs.
Damn. You must evacuate immediately.
I recognize it.
Actually, I recognize this noise. It's a damn thing that dropped me underground.
It's very likely. I even have...
Well, it's
I
sharp.
think it's moving away from me.
Excellent. Don't stop yet, though.
What are you making
The
us?
distance between you and this machine, the better.
How is it possible that the Alliance machine got here before us?
I'd like to know myself. If our intel's incorrect and Invincible already landed on Regis III.
I can see a passage, but it doesn't look very inviting.
None of this looks inviting.
Shit!
I made me jump.
It's still here. I have to... I'm stuck. I can't move. Oh, it's coming at me.
Yasna, please drop.
Just don't move. Getting closer.
It's getting closer.
Is it gonna step on me?
It's gonna crush me.
Why can't I move?
I've got nowhere to run. I'm gonna die here after all.
Come in. Yasna, we must evacuate you. I'm getting parameters. Pulse, situation. Please confirm you're there. Yasna, say something.
I'm okay. Just give me a moment, sir.
Oh, did this thing blow up? What happened to this thing?
Yes, of course.
I guess it's busted for good.
Things fell on it. Well, I said earlier in the last stream when I started the game that it's kind of a little boring-ish because there's not much going on. You're just searching for your people, but things have kind of been picking up in this playing it today. I think Olga's gone.
Not much left of it.
Hey, Thinkle, how you doing?
The probe was broadcasting a while ago, so maybe we can save its call.
Not sure how this thing has anything left to it.
You could say that since I found the probe, I haven't been alone.
I'm sorry, Yasna. Maybe it can still be rebuilt. Anyway, you're not entirely alone.
No need to cheer me up. I'm not crying after a machine. It was a good companion, but we've been through far more serious losses. Somehow I had to pull myself together then, and I will now.
It doesn't mean you're not allowed to be sad, even for a moment, Yasna.
I can't.
You own the game, the book,
Not on
but
this
not sure
mission.
if you could read the book or play the game
If I
first.
fall apart now,
Yeah, I don't know
I
how
won't
close
be
it
able
is to the
pull
book.
myself back together. Probe. It distracted the antimats.
You say that as if it did it on purpose.
Because that's what I think.
How else to explain it?
Coincidence?
I don't believe in such coincidences, Astrogator. Okay. It cooled down.
Are you talking about the probe call?
Well, they say in order to win over a person, you have to steal their heart. But the key is to get their brain.
taken out of their body is not the way to
Just
do
a
it.
metaphor.
Anatomically incorrect and highly overused, yes.
Not good. You simply don't get a break.
What is it this time?
Stormfront is approaching your location.
Now of all times.
I know, Doctor. But please muster up a little more strength. Let's not forget that the
going on?
Alliance is in the
Probably all the methane I'm
Wait a minute.
sucking into my
Do you
lungs.
have any specific expectations of me? Since I'm nearby their troops.
It's hard to call them specific. We need to learn more.
You're missing the most important thing, sir. We still have to save Gorski.
Okay, we gotta check on the
I don't know
Alliance
what your
activity.
silence means.
How far are you?
I'm really sorry.
What?
Hour and a half, 2 hours. Probably about
No.
I'll say close to 3
No,
hours,
don't
maybe.
Finish.
Maybe halfway.
That's impossible.
You did absolutely everything you could. Unfortunately, sometimes even that's not enough.
I did nothing. Just nothing.
Do I know how much the game, what the cost of the game is? I can look
How
quick.
are you feeling?
And how am I supposed to feel?
I mean the lack of your oxygen tank.
So you know.
Gorski's oxygen jump didn't come out of nowhere, and your saturation is dropping. So,
It's 20% off right now for the game. So you can get it for... Oh, maybe it's not 20% off. Oh, if you get the other things with it. Currently, it's $30. I got it when it was on sale. Oh, I'm all right.
I'm good.
But I got it on sale when I purchased it.
Krauter's warnings were clearly exaggerated.
are you sure? You sounded...
Crazy.
I was going to say confused.
It's easy to lose your mind here.
Yeah.
But physically, I'm fine. Don't worry.
Except for all the blurry visions. I'm liking the game. I kind of like it. I like the story. This thing is neat. Where do I go? This way. How's been the gameplay been? Good. Good. I haven't run into any bugs. It's been running really smooth. I have no complaints on how it is. The game looks beautiful. Yeah, everything's running great. Now, when I played the demo, there were some issues, but they must have resolved them.
Damn it. The storm's getting worse.
They must have resolved whatever issues they had during the demo. At least from what I've seen. Man, it makes it really hard to see with the rain on your face shield there. Have to catch it on a cell one day. See, that's what I try to do with some games. Like, to me, at $30 for a game, it might be 6 hours long. It's a little expensive. I might have bought it for like 15 or something when it was on sale, or 20, something like that.
Astrogator. I found their vehicle.
How is these vehicles here? I thought we were the first to be here.
A rover. There isn't a living soul here.
Are you sure? Please take a look around.
Can I hop inside?
It's clear. But no one's coming out with me. I'm all alone.
Is that disappointment I hear? Anyway,
Early access? No, it shouldn't be on early access. I was hoping to meet someone.
In the current situation, I'd really
Yeah,
like
it's just
to
full
see the
release.
person.
It fully released November 6th.
that might not end well for you.
And what does?
I probably got it when you did, like a Black Friday sale. Yeah, I haven't played. I've been meaning to play it, but I just got finished with Rogue Trader, and Rogue Trader took forever. Wait, can I go in here? Get in! Hop in! Gets you out of the storm. stuck in the mud? Am I not supposed to go this way?
Whilst traversing this planet, I'm becoming more and more convinced that what I know
Oh, yeah.
can exist.
Must admit it's an interesting thought. Quite disturbing.
There's no one inside either.
You didn't need
The
to.
equipment looks undamaged, though.
You didn't really need to clear up the windows to look inside it. Shut the door! Shut it!
But I still have to pop back outside. Let's check something.
Time is pressing, Doctor. Storm.
I know. But it's important.
Can I slide over? Look for oxygen.
I think there's a chance of an oxygen tank around here. Somewhere.
Why didn't I think of that myself? You're absolutely right.
Got it.
Okay, good.
What are you talking about?
I found an oxygen tank.
Of course. Why didn't I think of that? Rescue Kit is essential in all these, even the Alliances.
Heard of Under the Waves? Yes. I haven't got it yet. It looks good, though. Is it like this game, though? Like a story?
That's what I needed. Time to hit the road.
I've been thinking about getting that game. Okay. Can I drive this thing? It's kind of stuck. Oh yeah, it says start the Rover. Well, why can I only get on one side?
The engine started.
Then what are you waiting for? Leave this cursed place.
Shut the door. You're gonna wet inside.
Are you driving?
I'm going. Please.
Man,
don't
it's
tell
hard
me.
to see. I need some wipers. Some windshield wipers.
It hit the bonnet.
Don't worry. Even if it hits the Rover directly, you'll come out unscathed. The vehicle is kind of a Faraday cage. The energy will flow through the body, discharge into the ground. Everything will be fine. You'll see.
This is funky trying to drive it. You're like flopping all over.
At that time, I was still a coordinator, but the crew was quite similar. Chemist, cyberneticist, a doctor, an engineer and a physicist. Simple reconnaissance mission. But there was a miscalculation and we crashed the rocket. Then we put it back together.
Maybe
For whatever
here?
was on hand. My mission, a true Frankenstein's monster.
Beautiful and strange, huh?
Even more terrifying were the creatures we found on the surface of Eden.
Oh, wait. Creatures? You are making this up, aren't you, sir?
Not at all. I was indeed on a mission to Eden. However, I might have exaggerated a bit.
I may have to get that then. I'll look for it on sale. There's a few games, older games I want to play coming up too. Now Maddie mentioned it, so I kind of want to play, and my kid's been bugging me too about it, play God of War. That's one of the a little bit older ones when I have time. I should have time, I think, after Hellblade 2. Again, I don't know if I can even die in this game, but I just don't take my chances of falling into a ravine. I can't guarantee I'll be good at God of War.
Damn it.
but it looks
Greetings to
Having
you.
trouble finding the
A
right
pleasure
way.
to meet you.
You've got to
Hey,
head
Tinkle, thanks for the
southwest.
follow.
How am I supposed to know where southwest is? I
Or
don't
Thinkle,
have a
I should say.
compass, remember?
The city attracts lightning, so the fewer flashes on the horizon, the better.
How far am I from the city's border?
Considering how fast you're moving, if you're heading straight to the destination, as long as no structures collapse.
You don't know, do you? I'm riding into a cave. The storm has subsided.
There we go. Have you saved it? Automatically saves. Auto saves. Hope to catch another stream another day. Okay, okay. Well, thanks for stopping by, Thinkle. Yeah, you have a good night, too.
A Faraday cage?
That's not it. I left the structures behind. It's an ordinary rock formation.
Even better. You have to catch your breath eventually.
You'll be
Come out for
listening?
one
Okay.
thing. Could you find the model number of the Rover?
What for?
I've got an idea, but it depends on the model.
Emmett 2001. Could that be it?
Let me see. Bingo. Emmets are equipped with a black box. Please find it.
I have the box, but it's all locked up.
Really? They must have changed the equipment because I have no information about a key.
Where did you even get a catalogue of their gear from, sir? And anyway, it doesn't matter. What should I do?
This looks so good.
I need to think. Don't know if this can help.
This is like an
But the
indie game,
Alliance
too.
labels black boxes as data loggers. Eureka! Cable access. Look for something resembling a socket, a plug.
I think I have something like that.
Then you can connect to the probe's brain there. And presto.
Won't work. These inputs are not compatible with Commonwealth plugs.
From the outside, our equipment is different, but inside we have the same guts, so to speak. The cable on the back of the box should already fit.
Same guts, hey? Just like with humans. Okay, it's in.
Just a moment. Well done, Doctor. I'm receiving a signal.
So, what now?
You can finally rest. It'll take me a while to dig through all the records.
This fits right in. Even in the future, they have pennants.
The rover was connected to a base.
I think I know which base you're talking about. It's mentioned in the registers.
An orbital unit.
Looks more like a ground base to me.
What? When did they set it up?
It's a good question.
No one is transmitting from the base.
I'd suggest you lie down. The storm's raging.
I'll try to sleep.
Best to sleep through the night.
I'm going to sleep now.
The visuals in this game is so good. Sleep. Made this? Steward Industries,
Not good.
published by 11-Bit Studios.
What is it this time?
Storm front is approaching the location.
Why can't I hear us?
Wait. Astrogator, can you explain to me
Oh,
what I'm hearing right
nice
now?
view.
This is a recording from the Rover. The Alliance has apparently broken the encryption of our radio channel.
Oh, bollocks. So what do we do?
We need to change the frequency and encryption key.
What's the meaning of that?
What's the point? As soon as you give me a new channel, they will overhear us and change it as well.
Just look at the probe's brain.
Olga? What's with...
All you have to do is watch it closely. I'm switching now. Waiting for you to join.
Oh, I see. The new frequency is...
First?
Oh, there's only static on this channel. And
Assuming
again?
3 is what we probably need to do.
Okay, the channel is active. Now the encryption key.
You have to listen to you.
The first 3 digits of the cipher are...
Oh, what? 3, 2, 7.
The next is...
2, 1, 4. Wait, what? 2, yeah, 2, 1, 4.
Yasna,
I'm here.
well done. That should buy us some time.
It's been a little while since she's been
So, how should we continue?
been
Don't
on.
you need more time to rest?
I do. But there's no way I'm going to sleep now. Besides, nothing's stopping me anymore. The storm has subsided.
All right. Let's not risk evacuating directly from the city. It should be safer outside its perimeter. I took the liberty of looking through the photos of the nearby area. Everything north and east of your location looks relatively safe. All you have to do is move away from this cluster of metal.
I'm going then. No need for further delay.
Agreed.
I'll let you know when I'm out of the city for good.
Very good. I'll be on standby.
Okay, the only thing... Leave the city. The only thing that... My complaint on the game is in the middle of its conversation, you have a timer that you can see going down. And sometimes you have to click it before he's done with him talking. I don't like the timer. I don't really care for timers unless the game has to be a real quick decision on what you're doing. But there's no quick decision I need to be doing in this game. So I think that whole thing I'm not a big fan of. God. Oh, okay. I'm not... That was kind of fun. Ooh, here we go.
Astrogator, I think I've gone far enough.
On
There
the
is a
road
vast
again.
open area in front. The city is no longer visible. We need to decide what to do next. Dragonfly, over. Are you there?
Yes, please excuse me. I was in the infirmary. Is the coast clear?
Yep, all clear.
Good. Give me a moment. I'm looking at the satellite images.
That's Cole's condition.
Have you checked on Koval, by any chance?
Yes, among other things.
And? How is he?
He's stable.
But?
There are no buts, Doctor. You'll see him soon. All right, I've got it.
Can't you just send them?
Sector AZ-25...
You just send
Let's
the
say AZ-2504. Please check if it's fit to land.
bro? Oh, I gotta get out? I don't want to get out. I like this place. I like my little truck. I want one in real life.
Like I said, it looks good. Clear opening, flat terrain.
Excellent. Please go there while I prepare the lander. I'll just pack Artie inside.
So that's it. You're taking me to the Dragonfly. We're flying away from here for good.
We have no other choice, Doctor. At this stage of the mission, we can only minimize losses. You understand that, don't you? Yasna?
I wasn't keen on this mission from the start. We were supposed to return a long time ago. And that's what I want. I want all of us to return home, dead or alive.
Please remember, we have just one lander left. As a commander, I must first ensure your safe return. Only then I'll send Artie with other tasks.
Okay, so can I get back in and drive? Yeah, we can. Love it. Road to the Alliance base. Road to the landing zone. Landing zone, maybe? Should we do Alliance base? Let's do Alliance base.
I won't need the lander, Astrogator.
What do you mean?
You know very well what I mean, sir. I'm not coming back.
Yasna,
What?
this is sheer madness. You're heading straight to the enemy base.
This is the only way I can find out what's going on here. What happened to our people? I have several hours of travel ahead of me.
You can still turn back.
No. And if you try to convince me otherwise, I'll just turn the radio off.
Fine. I'll stop insisting. Please just understand the position you put me in. As a commander, now I have to decide whether to risk detection by the Alliance. Because by putting yourself in their hands, you're risking not only your own life, but also the rest of the crew's. Please don't turn off your radio. I'm not going anywhere.
All right. Now, I wonder, if we went to the landing zone, would that just be the end of the game? Or does something happen to prevent me? It seems like it'd be
You're approaching their coordinates.
quick ending.
Yasna,
Yes?
I understand that no matter what I say, it won't change your mind. But please be careful. First, observe them from a distance. And only then take action.
I'll be careful.
I will be cautious. Like always.
Need headlights.
Just because I'm acting against your orders doesn't mean I intend to be foolish, sir.
It's comforting in its own way that even in an act of insubordination, you want to remain professional. I'll let you know when you cross their perimeter. Once you've crossed, hide the rover. Behind a bend, or under a ledge. Telemetry observation will be vital. Once we know the camp's weaponry situation, we'll decide what to do next.
Copy that.
Why is the Alliance...
Hey! What was that?
I've set up a warning signal. Now you're near enough that they can see the rover.
Why are they the bad guys? Why are we against them? I don't understand this. Okay. We good?
Okay, the rover's hidden.
You've yet to find a convenient hideout for yourself, from where you can see their base.
It's a field base. Multi-module. For about several dozen people. Rather well equipped.
Probably something happened. Yeah, I was just wondering, because otherwise there'd be so much you could miss in the
They
game.
have a second antimat. As if the first one wasn't enough.
Is it active?
Probably not, but Proton alone knows. There's lots of transporters here.
I'm not surprised. Missions with a large crew, transport modules
It's
are
a
an
bubble.
integral part of the field camp.
Remind me, how many crew members were they supposed to send on the Invincible?
Over 100.
Great.
What about people? Can you see anyone?
Not yet. Maybe they're hiding in modules.
Most of them for sure, but I'd be surprised if they didn't assign anyone to guard
Oh, wait.
duty.
I see someone.
Just one?
For now, yes.
I don't think I see anything else.
Some object is flying over their base.
Can you tell me more?
It's 15, 20 meters high. It has an upright silhouette, and it looks like a balloon.
It could be a balloon.
And that doesn't surprise you?
Not everything that flies needs jet engines.
Everybody
What
likes
markings
balloons.
does it have?
Oh, we gotta wait for it to go around? Oh.
RB1. What does it mean?
It's an ID number. Denotes an advanced scout balloon. How far from you is it?
Around 400.
Not as far as I would like it to be. Might have you within camera range. Is that all?
I think so.
Then please keep going. We can assume that their equipment has already detected your presence. Or it will soon enough. There's no point in further postponing the inevitable.
Glad I stopped.
Still, I'm glad that I stopped. I feel better knowing that there's no heavily armed military waiting for me there.
Me too, Doctor. Me too.
Let's see. Can I continue to drive? Something's gonna happen, right?
We'll most likely lose contact soon. So let me be clear. Your
can't see.
situation is highly precarious. We cannot trust the Alliance or expect them to be willing to help. If things don't go our way, I'll do everything in my power to negotiate your safe return to the Commonwealth. Worst case scenario, we'll opt for a prisoner exchange. Until then, please cooperate with them. And during the interrogation, don't resist. Astrobiologists generally do not possess information that's sensitive to the Commonwealth. At worst, you'll give away the details of our last mission. Of course, it'd be better if that didn't happen. But I know their methods of interrogation, and in all fairness, they're very effective.
I won't dance to their tune.
Hang on, sir. I'm not going there to give away secrets. On the contrary,
How late am I streaming?
I'm the one with questions.
Maybe another
I need
hour.
to find out what's going on.
I'm afraid it's not that simple. Your only chance to get any information out of them is to offer something in return. Prove that you're a valuable...
Hostage?
I was looking for a better word, but yes, a valuable hostage.
Force field.
Access to the base is protected by a force field.
If these are Dirac emitters, and I'm sure they are, nothing will get through. Is there an opening from the other side?
I'll see.
Thank you.
Since we have no idea what's gonna happen, I want you to know that you were always a fair commander, even if you were quite strict. I guess what I'm trying to say is...
Please, stop, Doctor. You can tell me when you get back. In person. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Well, here's where I'm probably gonna find my way through, and then I won't be able to use my rover.
How odd.
What?
There's no one here.
Saw somebody.
Nobody.
Impossible. Even if there aren't many of them in the camp, someone would have noticed you.
I'm not blind, sir. There's really no one here.
Don't get out yet. Could be some kind of trick.
Not a living soul.
Better for your safety if they make the first move. If you really don't see anyone. All right then. Enter the base. Just slowly, with your hands up.
All right.
I'm going. What have I got to lose anyway?
Your life, Doctor.
I'm going in.
Are you? You don't look like it to me. Try this door. Oh, this one's... Oh.
Clear. For now. I can't hear anyone either.
A black hole is summary of quarterly research. The empiric research and simulations conducted throughout the last quarter led our team to the following conclusions. Every kind of matter may become a black hole. A black hole may trap light using the force of gravity. We see that the thesis is that the existence of an object such as a black hole is a consequence of the general theory of relativity. A black hole may absorb a star of the size, even the size of the sun. The star's consumption, in other words, the star's dematerialization, is accompanied by a flash of matter coming from inside of the black hole. Scope of intensified verification. The object of our intensified research through the next years will be a singularity, a small point of a huge mass, present inside every black hole. Our team's opinion is the place where every law of physics is being broken. You get all that? It's going to be on the test. Dying of the Sun, the article rectification. To the editor, so-and-so, responsible for the scandalous article tarnished my good name and diminishing my science achievements. I politely asked for rectification of the article Dying of the Sun, Scientist Threats on page 9 and 10 from the 5th issue, the science periodical Young Astrophysicist, published in the current year. In the text appears not only fundamentally mistakes of scientific nature, but also inappropriate quotations of my hypothesis delivered at the last Congress. I enclose the correction. Wait. According to my... I remind the authorship Dr. Booza, not Booza, Baza, research conducted during cosmic voyages. I acknowledge that the time of hydrogen burning out in the stars depends on their mass. But the phenomenon applies to all stars, and ours, however, would try to enchant the laws of physics, isn't located. And nothing implies that would be located outside the phenomenon's range. What is in my hypothesis, then, in the future, all hydrogen fuel in the sun's core will burn out. A sphere of hydrogenic fusion will expand until the temperature drops below 10 million degrees, or 10 million Fahrenheit. The core itself will shrink. Ashes from the hydrogenic fire serve as fuel, allowing a second round of fusion reactions to begin. It will lengthen the life of the aging sun a few 100 million years. However, it is certain the sun will turn into a yellow dwarf, into a red giant star. Gravitational pull towards Venus and Earth will decrease. Thus, the mentioned celestial bodies will succumb to distancing themselves from the star. As a result, they will be somewhat rescued, but the mighty red sun will yet be able to consume Mercury before dying. I guarantee, based on my research, that the statement voiced by me about the sun living as a main sequence star for 10 billion years, that is, its existence began 5 billion years ago and will shine over 5 billion more, is true. However, it's not as we read in the opinion of so-and-so editor, Threat based on liable hypothesis baloney and the pipe dream of renowned seeking doctor of astrophysics science, disturbing and emotional well-being of human species. Evanescence is a process touching everything and every being in the universe. It also touches transfixed by the success aura of their undefined writing and popularity, editors of science periodicals. My respects, Dr. Bauza, I don't know how you pronounce it. Postscript, the lack of reprint with the correlation and submission of apologies forced me the purpose to protect science and my person to take legal action. You brought that with you here, huh? Which way do I go? Okay. Is this where we came in? Let's do it. We saw a person, though. Right? Looked like we saw a person.
I have a feeling we're in the dark. We have to find a way.
Agreed. You should move on.
That's not cool. I'm at the central module. In the headquarters.
You walked in, just like that.
Yeah?
Yep.
The doors were open.
Unbelievable. Just unbelievable.
Mothership. Field base 2. Research areas.
I have a record of their mission. Each step, location, units, including dates.
I'm all ears.
Day 0, landing place. Their main ship's in sector AQ-28.
The Invincible? What? They didn't move it?
Seems so.
I'll try to track it down. Please tell me what else is in there.
Like us, they became interested in the ocean. They got there on the 7th day.
I don't know if you can.
Quite late.
Guess they weren't in a hurry.
Maybe by a decision, but I've tried walking off a cliff, and you can't walk off a cliff.
Before setting up this base, they were stationed not far from here, but seemed very determined to reach this area. They dug a vast system of tunnels.
When did they finally get here?
On the 15th day of the mission. They conducted research and during excavations found, you won't guess, metal structures.
So we had no chance to outrun them.
Yeah. And they were already at an advanced
like at
stage
the
of
end?
works when we were still in orbit.
Maybe.
In the end, they sent a convoy to a neighboring sector.
So that was their last move.
Well, there's no information about their return. Maybe I'll find them there.
Highly probable. Do you know what the current day of their mission is?
They left on the 25th day. That's all I know. Well, I can't back out now. I have to follow them.
Well, it's your decision. Although I admit I'm also starting to wonder what you'll find.
People, Astrogator. They must be somewhere.
I'm sending a satellite. Soon I'll have an image of the area where the ship landed. We'll see if the Invincible's still there.
I'll
All right.
continue to search their base.
Thanks for stopping by, Floor. You have a good night.
On the 24th day, they sent a convoy north to the sector. Oh, to the sector where I found Gorski.
You suspect they went after him, having detected his signal?
Can't be ruled out.
Oh, surely they could detect him. They could have detected all of us. But would they really do something about it?
Well, for some reason they left their base. I'm assuming that has something to do with it.
Doesn't make sense.
Astrogator, this doesn't make any sense. You can't just wrap up the whole operation. Anyway, the first thing they would take were vehicles and equipment. Only the people are missing here.
Can I talk about this now? Have anything else, do we?
I'm at the control station. Several units can be controlled from here. I wonder which... I got the feed. But I can't get it to move. It's got a weak signal. Must be too far away.
Okay, we'll try number 1.
Ah, damn. One's unavailable.
Probably out of reach, or they took it.
One is a flying unit. Some sort of probe.
Flying over the base.
Correct.
Can you extract data from it?
Sure. Never too much data. Especially in the current situation. I just need to find a place to land it.
Hello? Oh, there's landing site. Okay, E is to descend. Oh, ascend. Ascend. Got footprints.
I landed the probe. Gonna check it in a spare moment.
Okay, look at the other ones. Nothing. Okay. Yeah, what we came for.
They've got a device for intercepting alarm signals. There isn't much of it. Single record. The guy survived. Someone saved him. Interesting. Coordinates changed upwards, which indicates he was evacuated by air. Huh. The alarm signal broke off high above the ground. 18561.
754. Yes, it's Gorski.
You said he died during the night.
Correct. I did. I couldn't let you go back to those ruins.
Did you send the lander? When?
While you were still on your way to the base, Artie carried him on board, secured him. Gorski's in the infirmary now. The prognosis is cautious, but his condition has stabilized.
I can't believe you lied to me. More than anything, I'm glad he's alive. I would have gone back for him, you know.
I do, which was the very reason why I couldn't tell you. I wanted to send a lander for him once you were safe. You wouldn't have listened to me otherwise, just like he didn't listen before. Giving away your tank, going to the Alliance base.
I admit, you had your reasons to believe I'd disobey you. Doesn't mean I like it one bit.
Gives a position of coordinates, and looks like it was Gorski that they were following, or they were reading, and they were able to keep reading his location until the lander picked him up. Until the lander picked him up and brought him to Dragonfly.
I'm entering the next module. I guess it's a biolab. The scientists excavated some animal remains and reconstructed their hypothetical appearance. I found similar remains underground, right after finding Gorski. I wasn't sure if it was my imagination or not. Now there's no doubt.
There's fish.
So long, long ago, reptilian organisms roamed the surface of Regis III. They had the opportunity to study organisms preserved in the ocean. Wow. They found the same species of fish.
Did they confirm the similarity to those on Earth?
Yes, lots of similarities. Apart from one. I've never seen anything like this.
No, he's hiding a
They
lot of
discovered
something,
a
a lot
new
of information from us.
Even managed to run some tests already. According to their conclusions,
Yes?
it detects electromagnetic waves. That's why those fish were swimming away from our probe.
In other words, they've come across probes or something similar before. Something that threatened them.
Good guesser. In order to develop such an organ, they must have had a strong external stimulus. They detect the waves to survive.
They have a predator that's doing that?
It started rotting.
It?
The fish.
In a bacteria-free environment? How so?
All living organisms serve as breeding grounds for bacteria. And there were both fish and humans in here. No longer alive.
He is.
I could spend all day here if I could.
I'm not surprised, Doctor.
I just took the fish. Let's go to this last one here. I think we've got one other spot we can go to. Look like,
Still
yeah, it did.
nothing.
Wait. I don't need the map. Drive that thing.
First images from this area. If it's been flying long enough, it may store important information.
It's a base. Rover. Record is fresh.
Unfortunately, apart from my arrival, the probe didn't record much.
So it's been flying only recently?
I think so.
I swear, it's a robot that we saw. I bet. Maybe. Saw a shadowy form. Thought it was moving.
The silhouette I saw.
Yes?
Silhouette.
It's just a robot.
Let's not go in there in case he wakes up and puts me, locks me in there. Well, get into this thing at all. Look like it. Can't get into there. Okay, so what am I missing? I'm missing, obviously missing something, right? Oh, check the upper level.
When you admire a beautiful view, an hour seems like a minute. But a minute on a hot stove will seem longer than an hour.
Does Regis
Oh,
III
maybe in
feel
that.
like a hot stove?
Sometimes.
Can I go up that? I know, I'm worried about that robot. I'm a little scared of it. Alright, shield is down.
Force field's down. I open the passage. We can follow the convoy route now.
When you're ready, Doctor.
Nice.
One more minute, and our satellite will be over their ship. Oh, we're lucky. Clouds are low. Fortunately, their ship's not here. Neither there or...
Are you still looking?
Not here either.
Let's see here.
Bingo.
Yes?
I need to go.
They're still on the planet. Didn't fly away.
Good to know. Thank you.
Is it here? Yeah. So here's where the shield thing was, I think. Is this where I came in? Oh, it is. I think. Yeah, convoy path. Okay, I gotta turn around.
I heard that the difference between past, present, and future is nothing but a persistent illusion.
That's a quote, right?
Yeah. I'm not sure why it came to mind.
Okay, this is the right direction, right? Okay, yes. Okay, and then I got to... Oh, nope. This might be the path. Yeah, it is. There we go. Yep. Sure. I hit something that kept me from going.
I'm leaving the base. Going after the convoy. Down you go, oh bright sun. Time to let the night in. For my legs are heavy. And field is not inviting. Legs become too heavy. Hands become too weary. Down you go, oh bright
Let's see what's
sun.
over here. That way.
Night
convoy.
not that scary. Hide behind the dark woods while we're running barefoot.
This might just loop around. Or not.
I've driven into a side location. They were very active here too. Obtaining research material from the walls surrounding the valley. Cutting out blocks of rock.
Were they performing geological research?
Here's that way.
Not necessarily. In these blocks, there are inorganic objects. Solid, metal, sharp-edged lumps.
That it? I see anything else here? Here that way. Robot.
Where have you gone, buddy? Astrogator, one of the robots moved away from the perimeter. It stands all by itself. On a distant hill. It's active, I guess.
Okay. Big area over here too. This one looks like it goes around to where I need to go for the convoy. It looks like there's a big pocket here on the map which I can go to. Yeah. This way. What do we got? Lot of dead. What we got?
Yasna, focus. What now?
What's over here?
Well, I've got to the place where they were digging. It's hard to miss.
This thing is huge.
They set up a huge machine at the center. It must weigh thousands of tons.
Big as their ship.
The ship that brought all of this must be...
Gigantic, yes. The Invincible surpasses any of our units, even the largest orbital stations. My opinion, it's a bit excessive.
Bit overwhelming.
Gives me the chills just knowing it's not far from here.
Well, maybe you won't have
I
to
hope we
at
see
all.
it. I hope we see the Invincible.
The excavator has a massive work area. They had photos of the site in the database, taken before they started digging. It's unrecognizable. Inside, there's a structure. Yes, a metal one. Similar to the ones on the surface. But these are completely hidden underground.
I can't go any further. me get out and look around here.
There's also a couple of smaller cranes here. In comparison to the Colossus, they look like it's pups.
Yes, I got it. They are big machines. Bigger than ours.
Yeah, I'm not much of a singer myself. Let's help out. Let's see what we got out here. And a big sandworm from Tremors eats me. These things are huge. Object.
Interesting.
Oh, are they pulling something up?
They found a sizable object deep underground. Stands out from the rest. It's not a part of the structures, but rather an independent, autonomous machine.
Also metal.
Yes.
So, a robot? Or something else that finally looks familiar?
Well, it looks a lot more like a robot than the other structures.
How far to that convoy?
Not far. Even if I make a few stops, it won't take long.
It's kind of cool. All right, let's get back to our Rover. Let me in. Up here we go, or this way? Go this way. Pull out the map. Yeah, going the right way.
I should move. Oh, there's no time.
What are you talking about? You are moving.
Astrogator, I've already covered most of the convoy route. I'm entering a more enclosed area. A ravine, to be precise.
I see. Can I count on a tactical report?
Of course. A simple analysis of the situation won't hurt anyone.
It's kind of a cool sight right there. That planet and its moon. Let's get on out of here. What are you playing Sunday? Happy that you beat the... Yeah, I'm happy I beat that too. We'll be playing more this Sunday. And then once we finish this, it'll be a demo. We'll play a demo. Or two. Depends on how quickly we beat the game. And then we'll...
The road ahead leads straight to where the convoy was heading.
So yeah, we'll do a demo if we
Well,
beat
what are
this
you
early
waiting
enough.
for?
A demo or
Any
two.
doubts?
No, I don't. I still think we have to go there. If they're not in the base, they must be somewhere, damn it.
So, what's on your mind?
Okay, so Tuesday stream then. We are gonna have just a demo day stream. And also starting Monday is Steam Next Fest. So I may have to on Monday maybe see what demos are out. I have a few of them already downloaded, but if there's any new ones that seem really interesting, I might just switch and play those instead. So yeah, Next Fest is coming out. And then Thursday, stream will be World of Warcraft Season of Discovery. The new phase is out, and we'll stream on next Friday also. And then we'll what is it? The 11th will be Season of Discovery, and that Tuesday will be Banishers. Playing.
I can just drive in there, straight to the convoy, or try and take a side path to remain unnoticed until the very last moment.
Bold assumption. Could be an unnecessary detour. I leave that to your judgment, though. It's your call, Yasna.
Little precaution can't hurt.
All right. I'll try to get there via the side path.
All right. So side path is up. This part seems a little familiar. Is this part in the demo? This is not in the demo. This is all new. This is amazing. So we're gonna go up. Oops. Is this side path gonna have to be me on foot? Might have to be.
I'm still here, if you're wondering, sir.
I don't know if I want to abandon
just
this.
Takes longer than expected.
Nope. I guess we're gonna
I know
go.
the situation. No need to explain yourself, Doctor.
We're just gonna
We're
go
in this together.
main. I don't want to lose this thing. I don't see a way up there.
I'm nearing the destination. From now on, I'll be on foot.
Good.
Oh, well, crap.
It's better to approach with caution.
Actually, I don't have a choice. The road is blocked. Seems like a sidewall collapse.
How typical of the Alliance. To destroy everything that's in the way.
Man, I don't want to lose that. I liked having that. Radiation level has increased.
The radiation level is rising rapidly.
Yasna, be careful. Of radiation.
One of their vehicles got stuck in the rubble.
Oh? So you've already reached the convoy?
It's only this vehicle so far. I'm looking for the rest.
Dear, I want to assure you that the expedition proceeds according to plan without any more spectacular observations and discoveries. We predict a possible momentary stop for maintenance services. However, it shouldn't strongly influence the date of my return. Therefore, dear, be at ease. Ensure that I come back ready for full presence of our joint life. However, I would like you to understand how much of a striking discovery this isotope was for us. How important my academic career and my name, which I hope will become yours. Its first particle in human history of spaceflight with unstable radioactive isotope discovered among the solar system. Discovered by me. Please understand that think about it. In 26 AIF, child of celestial bodies, a compound created by, or as a result of two objects crashing into each other, are hidden all mysteries of stars conjunction. Any day now, if I only spend a few nights on it, I'll be able to determine its mass. Right now, I know that one of them was a red giant star. In my hands, there are answers to the questions, which stirred most brilliant minds for hundreds of years, made their owners strain their eyes to look through lunettes. Right at the CK Peculae, New and Little Fox. In the sentence that I am more interested in the stars' conjunctions than connections between people, and in the expressions of my opinion about the consequences of stars collisions, the stars' collisions being superior to anything that two protein-made entities can create. I only want to relay my absolute admiration of cosmic harmony and mathematical beauty of astrophysics. Nothing more. Forgive me. You're returning. B. Go. Been a boring hole. Oh no.
And there's another mobile antimatter cannon.
Another one? How many of those did they... Is it active?
Dead, fortunately.
I admire your composure.
Well, I've had my fair share of anxiety lately. No wonder my brain's in defense mode now. Dissociation is something we all do.
Well, that one is split.
Hang on, someone's here. Oh no. Astrogator. They're dead.
So you found someone.
I had a feeling it might end like this.
After seeing their base, I had a feeling it might end like this. Still, I wonder, what were they looking for? Was it that they killed him? Just what the hell?
Yeah. Is he buried, or is that just part of him? I wonder if these killed him.
Oh, another hole. Great. I'm not sure if it's safe to go in there. Last time it turned out to be quite hazardous.
True. Maybe take a look around first.
Good idea. Don't really see anything else, though. Oh, reporter covered.
Okay. I'm getting into the antimat's recorder.
How do she know to get into this thing?
What do we have here? They were preparing for departure. The convoy's heading somewhere. They're getting close to where I am now. They're here. Sending a probe. Oh. They're tunneling their way through with a beam of antimatter. Looks like they found whatever they were looking for in that ominous tunnel. Of course. Huh. Shame. The transport's leaving. Those containers ended up in one of the transporters. I wonder if it's still nearby. Something's going on.
Why is he taking his hood off?
One
Or
man's
helmet off?
trying to draw the attention of the others to... I have no idea what's beyond the frame. One of them is staring with concern at an instrument. Some sort of meter. The photo is such poor quality. You can clearly see the fear on his face. Next slide. People rushing out of the tunnel, running from whatever's in there.
But are we still considering whether you should go inside? I admit it's all very intriguing, but also too risky. What I'm trying to say is, I fear for your safety, Yasna.
I'm scared too.
Rightly so. I'd be scared out of my mind if not for our link. You help me keep it together, sir. One of the antimats has fired straight into the tunnel.
And? What happened next?
There's nothing else. Only... darkness.
Can't you see what it was aiming for?
I'm assuming it is
Total panic.
people, maybe?
Everyone's trying to escape. The second antimat, that's what destroyed it. People are frozen with fear. They don't know what to do. It's firing directly at the crew. Shooting them. One by one.
Damn. Horrifying sight.
It's horrifying what an antimatter beam does to the human body.
I'm sorry you have to see this, Yasna. Regis III doesn't spare you.
Such weapons should be banned.
Who needs such destructive power? This technology puts us on a straight path to annihilation.
Well, the Alliance will do anything to feel invincible, hence their flagship.
It's not only them, Astrogator. If I remember correctly, we're not engaged in open conflict. And yet, we too participate in this ridiculous arms race. To the death and beyond. Someone hid behind a rock.
How do you know?
This antimat has thermal imagery.
Oh, good. That shoots right through it.
Hiding from it made no difference. One man has raised his hands in surrender.
Can the machine understand such gestures?
If only a machine could take pity on him.
With a proper programming, it could recognize such gestures, but it could never feel compassion. No.
It killed him.
Mm-hmm.
The machine just killed him. Oh, fuck.
Yasna?
Whoa. That's me.
The last photo is from a few moments ago. I'm on it.
Bloody hell, so it's not dead after all. The machine that massacred the Alliance is still operational, and it could target you at any moment.
Let's hope not.
Perhaps it's best to hope. While moving away.
Mm-hmm.
If that's all...
What about that tunnel?
Right.
I'll go check it out.
So? I'll go check it out.
I know you will, Yasna. Proceed.
All right. So I think what we'll do is we're going to end it here for tonight. So we'll continue this on Sunday. So it'll be the same time as always, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. But we'll continue with the story. I'm really liking the game. I'm really liking it. It looks beautiful, runs good. I'm interested in the story. I definitely want to see what's gonna happen. I have no idea why these machines are turning against people. So yeah, and then like I mentioned, if we get done early enough, which most likely we probably could, we'll do a demo or two. Thursday or Tuesday, then will be a demo day, followed by World of Warcraft for 3 streams, Thursday, Friday, and Sunday, then followed by the Banishers. But yeah, we're gonna end it here. Just like thank you all for spending some time here. If you did enjoy this, please give me that thumbs up.
Status?
Nothing's changed, Astrogator.
Understood.
Good. It interrupted me. All right, where was I? Oh, if you did enjoy this, please give me a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more content like this, please subscribe. Or if you're on Twitch, please give me a follow. And I'll see you all next time.